General Motors' high-end division has launched a new luxury SUV on the German market, the Cadillac SRX. Our test driver is Bavarian singer Barny Murphy, frontman of local heroes Spider Murphy Gang.
It's very square, isn't it? But not bad. Very American.
Back in 1981, their hit Skandal im Sperrbezirk brought them more than just local fame. Nowadays, frontman Barny drives to gigs in his Lexus SUV. The band's song Cadillac was written in 1985. Though no one in the band could afford one back then, now after all this time, Barny is the first band member to actually drive one.
Electric windows.
The 52-year-old guitarist gets in a Caddy for the first time in his life.
Well, you can tell it's got power.
As American as the SRX may seem, it definitely drives European. Top speed, a nippy 225 from 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds, just what the doctor ordered for a slightly mad musician.
Yes, I love SUVs because they're so comfortable to sit in. Lots of space. You can carry lots of stuff. I test drove a Cayenne and a BMW X5. I like those as well. They all have one disadvantage in common though. They're incredibly expensive. And this Caddy costs 60,000 euros, you said?
The Cadillac's sharp lines give it a majestic, snobbish kind of look. It's an impressive 4.95 meters long, larger than German rivals VW and BMW's offering. The interior is pure luxury. Large leather seats provide maximum comfort, but little lateral support. There's plenty of leather and wood included in the price. The onboard satellite navigation system is an optional extra, though, at 3,000 euros. Another standard feature is the dual-zone climate control system. Very little plastic has been used to maintain the high-end image. Nevertheless, the overall quality of the workmanship and the materials used can't compete with its German rivals. The rear seat belts are integrated into the seat back, presumably to make it easier to get into the optional third seating row. Folding down the back seats affords an amazing load volume of more than 2,000 litres, or enough space for, like, 4 bicycles. Distinctive feature, this Caddy boasts the largest sliding roof on the market, available for an extra 2,750 euros. Almost a convertible then. The V8 delivers an impressive 327 horsepower and 427 newton meters at 6,500 RPM. Being US-American, it guzzles enormous amounts of super, 19.2 liters per 100 kilometers. And no diesel version available. A pleasant surprise is the SRX's well-balanced suspension, and
you're really high up, that's nice. Higher up means better in traffic, and more comfortable on long journeys. Very relaxing. I'm not much of a road hog, really, more of a cruiser. There's nothing better than motorway cruising at 140 kilometers an hour. It depends on traffic, of course, but if you do need a quick boost of power, this car has got it. You put your foot down and whoosh.
The Cadillac is a great car for smooth cruising, relaxed on-road driving, but
listen to this. Sounds like it feels... Yes, the automatic transmission is not the smoothest. That's typical of US cars, though. I lived in Florida for a few years, so I've driven a lot of American cars, and this jerking is just typical. They all drive like this. Steering is too soft, too.
How does he know so much about automobiles?
Well, I passed my test 35 years ago, so obviously I've driven a lot of different cars since then. My very first car was a VW Beetle. We had real cars back then.
Conclusion, the Cadillac SRX is perfect for cruising along even the most winding of Europe's roads. No body roll or wobbly suspension. Negative, the too soft steering, the fuel consumption is brutal, and a diesel alternative is not on offer.
This isn't really an off-road vehicle at all. It's a car for showing off with on paved roads. And that is exactly what I'm going to do a bit more of right now. Bye.
The SRX's price, however, is pretty competitive. At 59,450 euros, including tax, this Cadillac is even a few thousand euros cheaper than its German rivals.